parking lot. Y'all know how we do it. Before we get started into explaining anything or getting settled in on this live stream, I just gotta say thank you y'all for tuning in. Like, honestly, my head hasn't been like too video focused just because I explained in my other previous videos that this week is pretty much one of those, actually this whole month is pretty much one of those months where I'm gonna be busy. I got a lot of family stuff, um, son's birthday. It's a lot of stuff going on. So I just want to make sure that, if you guys do see my energy drop off, just because I've been dealing with like a lot of just little side stuff, with my family, my son's birthday, and all that good stuff. But either way, we are over here at the gym. We're not in the parking lot just being burnt out, okay? This is day 38 of our strength programming. And honestly, we got bench press again. It's a lot of bench presses with this program because my goal when I first started this program was to get to a certain goal, and that number was 275. So I did my 275, did reach that goal, so the program did work. But as of now, I'm seeing other things that I need to tweak on with this program. So I'm just going to be keep working towards that and keeping y'all updated on like what's the progress with the gym stuff, how I'm feeling, overall what's going on with the channel. And this video, well, this intro, right? The introduction I'm giving y'all right now, this is pretty much for the people that watch my live streams, but they watch the video after it's uploaded. So I like to make sure that my audience is well in tune to what's going on. I don't want to have a moment where you guys are wondering what's going on with the lives. I like to keep everything fresh. I like to recap, understand that I do these things just because I know there's people that will tune in, but later after the video goes live. So this is pretty much for y'all. This is like the recap, right? You know how like you watch a show and they do the little recap real quick before they get into like everything? That's pretty much what this is. So thank you guys again for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. This video is going to be more chiller, just because of the fact that I'm not in a rush to get inside the gym. I still need to maintain my time, but I want to just talk with y'all, see where y'all at, see where the community's at, because I have been busy. Hey, I'm about to leave if you don't answer me. Hey, your name is Y the fuck gas F sneaky TF YNF. Yeah, I see you, man. We do these videos, man, every day or every other day. So, don't feel like, if I don't reach you this video or don't, interact with you this video, I'm not going to interact with you any other time on the lives. That's one of the things that I like to keep my lives about, is I just like to, interact with y'all. I don't like tuning into somebody's live and then you go into somebody's live, you asking them questions or whatever, and they don't even pay attention. Like, so that's not me. So I appreciate you. I can't pronounce your name, but your voice is so good. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. I know a little bit. All my name is I know, man. Your name's crazy. Who is that on your profile picture, bro? We need to talk about that. Oh, you're Korean? That's what's up. Language is not too good as far as like my Korean language, my Mandarin and all that. But I do watch like anime. I haven't been watching it for a while, but when I did watch anime, trust me, I used to watch it without the subtitles and everything. So I'll try. Oh, you're half Croatian. Hey, that's nice. That's nice, man. I want to keep y'all updated on what's going on. If you just joined in and you're kind of new to what's going on with this live stream, what's the whole big dealio? Pretty much, I'm at the gym right now. This is my normal gym that I go to all the time. And I like to do my live streams just to chat with y'all, see what's going on before I go into the gym and, go do that, with all the weights and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is gonna be like a little personal rant. And this is for anybody that works out or anything like that. My mama's creation right now. How old are you? How old are you? I want to know that too. Um, but yeah, this is pretty much just like a little small info of what's going on with my training. And that's what this whole live stream is for. So I do appreciate y'all tuning in. And I honestly just want to chat it up with y'all. I feel like I haven't been chatting with y'all. I've been on a race. You know what I mean? You turned 8. How are you in this live stream, man? Oh, man. What up, man? You about to go to the gym? Yeah, I'm actually right over here. This is my gym that I go to, Red Strength. Carol, what's up? What's up? Everybody say what's up to Carol Whiny for joining into the live. Thank you so much. Yo, what's up? I lost my sister. Got any advice for me? Ooh, pandas. This is a tough subject, and you know, I hope everything is okay. You know, as far as your household, your family, and everybody around you. Um, Keep your head up. I've dealt with deaths in my life, but my best route, or I guess I want to say advice, is to keep your head up. You know, keep them in your heart, keep them in your thoughts, keep them in your prayers, and you know, let God do the rest. They up there with God right now, and they looking down, just loving everything. You know, they watching over you now. That's the beautiful thing about it. You know, people are there watching over you, filling you up with spirits. You know, there's people that, you know, that passed away that's still watching over me personally. You know what I mean? So that's the advice. Keep your head up, keep in your thoughts, keep in your prayers, because that does work, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little insight of what happened to me a couple years ago. So in 2017 or 2017, 2018, one of those ones. I kind of don't remember the dates anymore, just because that was something that was, you know, in the history. But when I suffered from this injury from my elbow, I ended up going to the hospital. Like I said, it was pretty bad, and I was pretty much on life support for, I don't know how long. They told me it was a couple minutes, but I was on life support. I was gone. I was passed away. And with my whole experience, it's a little bit different because this is my experience. It might not be for everybody else, okay? So with my experience, when I was flatlined, when I was on life support, I felt like I was in a duality, but duality was either like I understand that I went through all these things in my experience, but everything that I was doing was still like sinner wise. You know what I mean? Like I felt like what I did in my life wasn't complete. And on that little lifeline where I was just out of it, I kept getting recollections of people that still thought about me. This is important. I want you to hear this. I want you to hear this, Panda. I want you to hear this. I used to be a big spiritual guru, all this, right? And when I was at death's door knocking, nobody called, nobody answered, but you know, somebody was there with me. Whether it be God, whatever y'all want to believe, I believe it was Jesus, and Jesus rescued me. He told me that I still have family here that was still thinking about me, that still had me in their thoughts and prayers. So that's why I tell you, keep people in your thoughts, keep people in your prayers, because just you thinking about them, it does wonders. I'm telling you, man. You keep people's spirit, you keep people's essence with you. And as long as these people's spirits, and as long as these people's essence is with you, they can never die off, okay? I was rescued by prayers. I was rescued by people that believe in me, and I was rescued by Jesus Christ, man. I kid you not. I was flatlined. I was on life support. I was out. I was not here anymore. I was gone. But you know who rescued me? Jesus Christ. I kid you not. And I could give you the whole visualization, but this is my experience. So if I tell y'all something, it's not really going to make sense to you. But what I will say is people do care about you, and people want you to do good, and there are people out here that want to uplift you and keep you on a good headspace where you can always uplift somebody else, not just yourself, okay? But all right, all right, all right. That was my little rant. Um, yes, amen, amen to all that. Can I get a shout? uh, dude. Yeah, the sun is setting, man. The good thing about this area is this parking lot is like a plaza. So it's like events going on. There's people over here. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of, what I want to say is the environment I'm in is okay. When it is late night when I do these videos, I get kind of sketchy and I just be like, nah, I'm about to go in. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all tuning in. We got 5 likes in here. We got a couple people in the chat. We got like people that's just tuning in. Man, hey, yeah, so anybody that's in here, like my boy said, let's go hit the gym before it's too late. Like he said, it's time to lock in. You know what I mean? We got to put in this work. We got bench press. I'm pretty much going to be doing some little tweaks with my bench press. I got a puppy not too long ago. My favorite YouTube. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. But yeah, one of those things is I got to tweak a couple things on my bench press. I'm going to be trying a little closer grip this session. I've been doing wide bench for a little bit, probably over a month now, and I like it, but I got to switch up to like a close grip just because I want to see where all my little grips and stuff is at. But it's about to be a good session, y'all. I don't want to talk too much because I got to go, and y'all know how this goes, y'all. So I'm about to tell y'all what I tell everybody in the other video. Thank you so much for tuning in, pandas. God bless you, and I hope you have a great day. All right, and don't forget what I said today. Hopefully that uplifted you as well, brother. Anybody that's in the chat right now, we got Sneaky in here. We got my other boy, Arigato. You know, we got a lot of people in here in this chat that participated today. Thank you. Thank you so much. Without y'all, I don't make these live videos. You know what I mean? I can still go live, but I like interacting with y'all. I like having a good time, just chilling, seeing where my community's at. So, you know, I can keep bringing y'all these bangers. So we will be going into the gym. I will have a recording, maybe like of me just doing a gym workout, right? But we will be going live in the gym. I just got to make sure that the timing is right and we can have everything set up so you guys can get the full experience of what I'm doing at the gym instead of just in the car talking to y'all about it. So y'all get my whole gist, but I want y'all to stay positive, stay lifted, and mentally gifted. All right, it is your boy Jay. I make these videos every other day, or depending on where I am with my programming. And I want y'all to just, you know, continue to do what you got to do. Strive for greatness. Believe in God, believe in Jesus, whatever you believe in. Just make sure it's positive and it's good for you, your soul, and all that. And thank you so much for everybody in the comments today. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.